Hello, friends. Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. As usual, this is your mini medium on the A1R Psychic Radio and the beautiful Moonstruck TV. And I have, it's been a crazy day today, let me tell you. Been very busy with self-care and self-love today. So part of that has been just taking time and just kind of relaxing and doing things for myself. So I encourage you all, as I'm really soaking up a lot of the benefits of self love, that you all do the same. And the energy that I've excuse me, the energy I felt today from taking care of just me, the quietness, even going and getting my nails done, and those kind of things are my way of self care. And so tonight, I feel like is just going to be an even more beautiful and more connected night of readings, just because of that very, I guess, sense of clarity and the sense of no blockages, I guess, if you will. So anyway, I just I wanted to throw that out there as far as how my day has been, and the things that I do to make sure that I stay grounded and connected, and very appreciative of everybody, and putting that out there in the universe, really, so that all of that good, beautiful energy can come right back and, fulfill, our lives full of that good, positive energy and love and life. So it's been amazing. It's been a beautiful day, and I cannot believe that we are almost in February. Hello, it's so crazy. um, so how amazing is it, though, that we've got through January? And I don't know about you guys, but I feel like January is the longest month ever. And so when we get through to February, then February flies by so fast. And then, we get into well, here in Utah, we get into our spring, and then, of course, the summer and whatnot. But we've had a pretty crazy winter here in Utah. We kind of crazy story. I Last year and last couple of years, we've been in a bit of a drought, and we live in a desert, so surprise, surprise, right? But I had told people that, and I kept getting visions, talking about, my gifts, and connecting with my psyche and my intuition, and the visions I get. But I told a lot of people that here in Utah, we were going to have what I called snowmageddon, and it really has been. We have gotten so much snow here that one of the biggest, most popular lake, so the Great Salt Lake here in Utah, they were worried that it was going to be completely emptied. And now they are seeing that the Great Salt Lake is now filling up to the point where it's overflowing. So I guess if I'm going to say, I'm going to toot my own horn and say, yeah, my prediction of Snowmageddon came true, which I'm okay with that, just because of the fact that we're in a drought. I'm not a fan of the snow, not a big fan of the snow. I am a summer girl, and I love the sun, and I love the beach, and I want, the ocean. But, um, we get the summer months like 3 months out of the year here. I feel like sometimes longer, but anyway, okay, my friends. So every week Wednesday nights here on my mini medium show. I have been pulling either an oracle card or have been drawn to pulling an affirmation card. And the way I do that is through uh, counting out the cards based on numbers that I get that pop into my head, which I always listen to them because they always have a validation, either with the caller or after I do my podcast on my Facebook page on Stephanie's Tarot Readings, I do 2 hours. So 7:30 to 9:30 Mountain Time, I do a 2 hour free reading segment, and really just people hop on, and whoever I'm drawn to, I provide readings. And really connecting with my intuition, my psyche, and my mediumship abilities. So, with that said, the number that I have been so drawn to today has been the number 19. So, I'm going to count out these cards and 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Man, I'll tell you, try to count cards and talk at the same time, like walking and chewing gum. Okay. All right, my friends. So the 19th card, your beautiful um, affirmation for this week. So this will be until next Wednesday. So your affirmation says, even when things aren't perfect or don't seem to be working out, I choose to trust in life. And how true is this, right? Trusting the universe, whoever you feel your higher power is, and just knowing that even when things aren't so perfect or they're just not working out the way that you want them to be or hope for them to be, really just choosing to trust life, right? Trusting that everything's happening for a reason, trusting that your higher power has put you exactly where you are supposed to be. So trusting in that beautiful intuition is also very important, I feel. All right. Well, I am ready for my first caller, and this is Jasmine. And Jasmine is from Virginia. Is that correct?
Yes,
Hi, Jasmine. How are you?
good. How are you?
Good, good. Thank you. I am excited and looking forward to doing your reading tonight. How can I help you?
I just wanted to know about a little my love life and do you see any kids anytime soon?
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. Let me, I think I'm gonna pull a couple cards for you. I, I use tarot cards really within my readings as a guide or a tool. Um, and I really feel that my spirit guides, um, your spirit guides, really work together to guide us in that sense. So, um, you just pull. I'm going to pull a couple cards for you with in regards to your question. Um, One thing that I often will do as well on my show is I'm very drawn to numbers. Um, my readings that I do are I very much am drawn to numerology. So one of the numbers that I have been getting today really is kind of I guess I would say a higher number, but the number 19. Do you connect with that number by chance? The number 19?
19. Mm,
Yeah. So for me, this is like the 19th of the month, 2019, the age of 19. These are the visions I'll get. And
oh, 2019.
okay. Did you have a loss of someone at that time?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. I have the way that I've been connecting with that number and the visions I've been getting and the feeling I've been getting has been I don't want to say heavy, but just very very sorrowful, I guess, very sad. And so that for me is very much my sign of, someone that you have lost, whether they have passed and are in the spiritual world or a separation in a relationship. But I really feel this is someone that is in spirit. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. All right. Um, I would not be surprised, and if you're open to this, that I'm going to really answer your question that you had. But sometimes our loved ones in spirit love to come in and just take advantage of this moment and give you a message. Are you open to that if we do get any messages?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Okay. So to answer about so love life and children in the future. The one thing that keep, I really just keep seeing there is a connection with I call a significant other that I feel you have. Man, I feel like this person has been in your life for quite some time. And I do feel that there is a need to do what I call a cord cutting. So, cutting that energy out of your energetic space, because I feel that that relationship of who this is from for many years, I don't feel like you're with them now, but I do feel that it is holding you back from really finding your person. Um, it feels, if I will, almost like an anchor holding you really down. Um, were you in a past relationship that went on for quite some time?
Yes.
Okay. Um, I yeah. This relationship, I feel the emotional connection with it is so strong still that it is really in a sense, I guess if I could say paralyzing you and holding you back from really finding your person and connecting with that soulmate, if you will. Uh, a lot of the time, when I feel this way with clients that have that, um, that connection and need to do cord cutting, it is so important that you uh, that you have that emotional, physical, spiritual disconnect. So a lot of that is finding someone who can help you if you believe in doing a cord cutting kind of session. Meditation can also help with that. So I feel like that would be my first guidance and suggestion with what I'm seeing. The second part of that is really connecting with and finding your person. And that, wow, I am telling you, I feel. All right, now I gotta do my math here. Let me count out here. We're in January to February, February to March. Let's see. This is gonna be so yeah, right around June. Um, ooh, how do you connect with the month of June, Jasmine? All of a sudden, I'm seeing June as being a strong month.
And I don't really see it.
Okay, so no, that's fine. That is perfect because I feel that for me, picking up on that month being so significant is really going to be the month where I feel you start to really be able to release a lot of the attachment to this past relationship and starting to move forward with a new connection with someone. And that month of June feels to me to be a very strong month for that. Um, as far as when I connect with children and family, this is a subject that I'm very careful with just because 27 years of doing, and opening up and practicing my gifts. I'm very careful with prediction with children. I do feel that this is going out. I know this is going to sound crazy, but I keep going out 20 months, which I know sounds really strange. So about 2 years, there seems to be a change and a new birth into your life. So for me, this can be a physical birth, but this can also be meeting someone who has a child, and brings that child into your life. So keep that in mind. So 20 months, about 2 years, is where I'm seeing, as far as prediction wise. Um, really, kind of, I know these calls are very, short, but one thing I want to tell you and why I keep hesitating because the um, the soul that I feel was validating the 2019 date. Um, this really is a uh, very protective, I would say, very protective, but very nurturing energy. This to me is very motherly, grandmother. This is very maternal, I would say. Um, so just, I'm not picking up many more messages other than just her way of validating her being around and her being with you. But she's also bringing up really quick, I'll tell you, that you may have been named after her, that your name or someone or she named you. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Okay. But she, I feel very much is going to be a very important soul on the other side as you go through these next 2 years and connecting with this next relationship, and then the children coming into your life. So know that you've got some beautiful support on the other side, my friend.
Mm.
All right. Um, I hope that helped you, and hopefully that Kate gave you some answers a little bit to your question, but also inspiration for what's to come. In the next couple years for sure.
All right.
All right, my friend, you have a wonderful night, and thank you so much for being on the Mini Medium show. And I wish you all the best.
Thank you. Yes.
Thanks, Jasmine. Bye bye. Okay. All right, guys, we're ready for the next caller. This is Audrey from California.
Yes, this is Audrey.
Hi, Audrey. This is Stephanie, the mini medium. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Good, good. How can I help you tonight?
I recently lost my fiance, um, and prior to that, my ex also died 3 months ago. So I've been losing like a lot of people, and I just don't have like a lot of closure with that, and um, especially my fiance that just recently passed, and so I'm hoping to connect with them or um,
Okay.
any messages that any of my loved ones on the other side. I have a lot of family on the other side, so
Yeah. Okay. No, I'd be happy to see what we can get, what I can connect with, and if we have any of your beautiful souls on the other side that step forward. Uh,
Hmm.
when I was on the call just recently, my last caller, one of the things that every week I pick up on really tapping into my gifts, if you will, and pay
Hmm.
attention to numbers. Now, the number that has been so just, if I can explain it the best way, as like a neon sign, is the number 19. So this is 19. Do you connect with
Yeah,
that with any?
yeah, that's
Can you hear me?
actually that's yeah. I'm here.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
Hello. Okay, so my my fiance died on the 19th, and my ex also died on the 19th, and
Okay.
my sister's um friend, her son also died on the 19th. So all within the
Wow.
last few months. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Well, there's no doubt in my mind, my friend, that your loved ones have been with me all day today.
Oh
Because
wow. Is
I am.
there a significance with the number 19?
Um, well, I mean, as far as the numerology, um, the way that you would do that, you would add the 1 and the 9, which equals a 10, but you drop the 0, so it becomes a 1, and a 1 within it is, if you think of the number 1, it is the beginning of a new journey, a new life, a new chapter, if
Oh.
you will. But for me, seeing the number 19 all day today, and then now having you be with me and my caller tonight, this is what I've done for 27 years, is really just connecting with my abilities and my mediumship in order to give validation to people such as yourself, that your loved ones are at peace, that they are coming through. There's no way I would have known the 19 was connected to you. I didn't even know who was calling, so this is why I love what I do, because I knew the 19 had to have connected to one of my callers tonight, and now you gave me chills from head to toe. So,
Yeah,
uh,
you said that was like a neon sign, so that is really amazing.
oh, it like I said, it is your loved ones on the other side saying, okay, can we, we can't make this number any more brighter and any more obvious. And now, now it makes sense. So, with that said, some other things that, as we've been talking, that I'm picking up on as well. For me, as I connect with what's called my clairaudient, so that's the ability to hear, our loved ones in spirit, and I'll pick up on names. Names for me, they come through a little kind of, I call them cryptic. Like I'll get syllables, at the beginning and the end. Uh, the one name that I've been hearing, this is two syllable R name, like Richard or Robert, or R, two syllable R name. Do you connect with that?
Probably yeah, like Jawan. That's a two-syllable name.
And
Hello.
that is the,
Oh. What?
yeah, is that your fiance that had passed?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Uh, the other thing I keep seeing, ooh, and even just really feeling from him. For one, I'm going to tell you, the when I connect with my mediumship and I really start to channel loved ones from the other side, I get very hot. I sweat, unlike maybe others who get cold. And I'm starting to sweat, so this is always a good sign of their energy. And I'm going to tell you, holy smokes, Audrey, your fiance has some amazing energy. I'll just put it that way. Very, um, very strong. His energy comes through
Really?
very strong. Um, and how do you connect with the the Chicago? All of a
Um,
sudden,
I
like,
I don't. I don't.
okay. Um, yeah, he's showing me um, Illinois, Chicago. There's some connection with that state. Um, Chicago Bulls. There's some connection with that. So keep that in mind for sure. You'll connect with it. It always does. Um,
Okay.
um, got so much coming through, and I know we're down to just a few minutes, but let me tell you, the other thing I keep hearing from him also is that there is more to this story than what has been told. And that's what he keeps telling me. There's more to how he passed than what is being told. Do you understand that?
Yeah, I have a feeling there was like I felt like there was a something intentionally done to him. I don't know if
Yes.
that's my I don't know if that's accurate, but I feel like he didn't die on his own terms. Something happened that he was not in control of.
Yeah. It really just validating, I guess, in a sense that his passing was, someone else had a hand in this. I'll put it that way. But I know, gosh, we're down to our last few minutes here, last few seconds, my friend. But here, if you would feel comfortable, email me at tarotwithsteph@gmail.com. I would love to send you some more information and what I'm getting from him as well, and see if we can't get you some more answers, okay?
Yeah. So what is it again?
It's tarot with Steph, STEFF, @gmail.com.
Okay, tarot with Steph.
@gmail.com.
Your time. I know you gotta go, but I thank you so much. You've provided so much information for me.
You're so welcome, and I look forward to talking to you hopefully again soon.